Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne, and I don't know if anybody's going to come on tonight. Probably not, because I didn't really let anyone know I was coming on. And about 20 minutes ago, I said, you know what? I'm in my pajamas. I think I'm going to go ahead and just come on and see if anybody stops by to say hello. And so I'm here if anybody comes by, and I need to put my glasses on though because I can't see anything. And I need to kind of share this out a little bit. But if anyone is here, welcome, welcome. Now, I am not consistent in coming on. So, like a lot of people are consistent in coming on the live streams, and I'm not. I come on usually several times a week, about this time, give or take 15, 20, 30 minutes. And I sometimes don't put notice, sometimes I do, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not an exciting channel, and I'm a grandma channel. So welcome, welcome everyone. And hello, the pigeon lady. Oh, thank you so much. And Jason Ken, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. And I just kind of thought I would just come on, and it's Friday night. A lot of people are out and about. The rest of them are exhausted and went to bed early. And then there's like a million live streams on tonight. And then I didn't give notice, and no one knew I was going to be on. So welcome, Salvatore. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Every time I come on a live stream, I'm amazed that anybody comes on. I really am, because there's so many live streams out there going on at the same time. Like all of my friends right now are doing live streams. So probably none of them are going, the ones that normally come up on panel with me are probably not going to be here tonight because they're all doing their live streams. And I can't really pick a time that's good for everybody because, there's always somebody doing a live stream. So I just come on. And generally speaking, we all have different friends. We have the same friends, but we have different friends. And so people do come on. How are you, the pigeon lady? And how are you, Salvatore? And how are you, Jason? How was your week? And what do you plan on doing on the weekend? Well, y'all know I went back to college, and I'm a 63-year-old college student, full time. I drive an hour away to college. And so my life took a really, really busy turn this week. And Monday, I started to class, and when I left the school, I left a different gate than I normally leave, and I got lost. And Siri was not working on my phone. And for some reason, she wasn't working. My GPS wasn't working, and I was lost. Now, it's a town city that we used to live in 30 years ago, but it's grown so big. And so basically, what happened was I got lost. And you know what? Let me go over here for a second and see. I got to refresh this a little bit. And I need to put up my pop-up blocker over here. So let me just go over here for a moment. And let's see here. Yeah, so it's Friday night, and all is well. And I need to put up my pop-up block. There we go. And all is well. And I am tired, but it's a good tired. Okay, that's pop-up, not pop-up blocker, but pop-up screen so I can see. There we go. Okay, I think I'm going to be good. Now, let me just put that back up there. Got it. And welcome, Hazel. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said, I really am always surprised that anybody comes on due to so many live streams and everything. So for me, I started back to college, and I'm taking some very, very heavy-duty college courses. And so I study and I'm behind the books about 10, maybe 12 hours a day. And then I do my videos, my 5-minute videos. And then on occasion I come on live stream. I was doing live streaming every night, but it got, now that I'm busy again, they're kind of like maybe a couple times a week. So, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you for welcoming me, host. I'm glad to visit your home. Thank you, Hazel. This is kind of not one of my normal live streams because normally I let people know ahead of time that I'm going to be here. And tonight I really only put notice out about 15, 20 minutes before I came on. And so none of my moderators or anybody are really here tonight. And so I'm kind of just winging it on my own. But I thought, you know what? It's a wonderful night and it's at the end of the week. And, most people are excited that it's a weekend. And a lot of people are tired. A lot of people are going out, and I thought, well, I'll just come on. I'll just come on and say hello to everybody. And, and if, just a few of us are here, that's wonderful. And I thank you so much for coming. And, yeah, so today I studied all day because I didn't have to drive into school today. And so I studied all day. Salvatore says it was hot and sunny Saturday afternoon here in New Zealand. How hot is it, Salvatore? Is it like 100 or is it 90 or is it humid or what is it like? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Hazel. I'm probably not going to be on too long tonight. The other night I came on and I had a really, because I let people know I was going to be on, I had a really good turnout and I stayed on probably, about 2.5 hours. Tonight, I'm not going to do that because, it's at the end of the week for all of us. And I just wanted to pop on for a few minutes and just anybody that wanted to pop on here, I just wanted to say hello to everybody, And a lot of people watch this in replay. KHE, welcome, welcome. You know what? I'm not getting, let me look here. Okay, now I just changed it. Okay, got it, got it. Jeffrey Mamalito, welcome, welcome. Now I'm seeing some of my names. Okay, there we go. Okay, thank you, thank you. So yeah, and so when I'm not going to school and I'm not studying and I'm not doing my 5-mile run, Miss Southern Belle, thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Southern Belle, welcome Chris and welcome Jeffrey. Thank you. Miss Southern Belle, it's going really well. I have to be honest with you. I was a little bit stressed this week, or maybe a lot stressed, but I do really, really well with stress. You would never know I'm stressed because I'm always nice and I'm always calm and I'm always up. But boy, I'll tell you, Monday, was a big day because it was the first day of school and all the classes opened up and all the work and all the expectations and working out all the kinks. And there's always kinks to work out on the first day of school. And getting lost and coming out the back gate of the college and getting lost and all that. So it was a busy time, and Monday was kind of like the comedy of errors. My son's motorcycle, he came home, he said, by the time I got home I was wiped out and just exhausted, and my son came home and said, Mom, my motorcycle has a flat tire and I've got to go to work, you're going to have to take me. And I said, oh my gosh, I don't want to have to drive because I'm tired. It wasn't very far, but nonetheless. So there I took him. I drove him to work. And, we have things called access codes. That's the way college is now. So much of what we do, even if it's in person, it's online. And so you have to have access codes. And sometimes the access codes don't work right and things like that. And so it was really a kind of just Monday was a very stressful day. But, like I said, I handle stress really good. And I don't like wearing a mask, to be honest. Wearing a mask for me is not something that I really like to do. And I do it because it's the right thing to do, but I don't like it. And so when I came out of class, I could, I was hoarse. I could barely talk. Because it's like breathing your own carbon monoxide or your own carbon dioxide or whatever it is. And so I didn't like that. I did not like wearing the mask. And so I'm grateful that they've kind of made it hybrid, which means that we have the option now whether we come into class or not. Me istra feel lingerera. Welcome, welcome to you. And Pham Truong, welcome. JVN channel, Chris Link. Thank you so much. Thank you. The Pigeon Lady says, I started running again. I haven't done it in a while with a bad knee, so I'm struggling. It's hard starting back up again. Um, you know what, the Pigeon Lady, let me say this. Your shoes are the most important thing. If you're going to run, if you're going to walk, whatever you're going to do, make sure you have great shoes. Miss Southern Belle says, I knew you would do great because of your pretty personality. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'm a tired personality tonight. I am tired. I'm worn out tonight, worn out, but always in a good mood, but I'm worn out. And let me tell you, I don't know if anybody saw the video I put out today called Shoes, 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 the importance of shoes. But about a week ago, I bought about 10 new pairs of, I'm going to tell you the names of them because my doctors, 2 doctors, told me they're the best shoe on the market if you're a runner or if you have plantar fasciitis. That's what they told me. And they're called New Boundaries. I bought 10 of them. I don't even know the name. New Beyonds, New Boundaries, new something. And they are fantastic. And, I had problems with my foot about 6 months ago, and it didn't go away because I bumped it in the middle of the night. And they said that I had plantar fasciitis or whatever it is, scar tissue. And so what happened was I went and I was really struggling, especially in the middle of the night. I would get up and I couldn't walk. I had to use a crutch to get to the bathroom. And I bought these new shoes. And I had all kinds of running shoes and really good ones. But these were different for some reason. And I bought them. And I can tell you now, my feet, I have no issue, 0 issue. Plus, they gave me like this little thing for my shoe to put in. My feet are doing great, but your shoes are so important. Miss Pigeon Lady says, I got stress bandages. They are like adhesive, come in a lot of colors, so I have to strap my knee, but it gives good support. I used it on my ankle too. It really helps. Yeah, I'm telling you, what you wear, you need support, especially as we get older. You really, really need support. And, I run 5 miles a day and I am 63. And, I have to be aware that, no matter how good I feel. Yes, thank you, Chris. You're right. New Balance. That, you know what? I don't know why I keep forgetting the name of my shoes. New Balance. Best shoes on the market. Now, I'm not promoting anything. I mean, I didn't even know they were the best shoes. I bought them because they felt good. I went to the podiatrist the next day and I said, should I buy a pair of shoes that you are selling? Because they sell shoes at the podiatry office. And he said, no. He said, the shoes you have on are the best on the market. The best on the market, New Balance. And so I went out and I bought 10 more pairs. Because I do wear shoes out pretty fast. And, but in the house, I wear, let me see if I got them on actually. I'm going to show them to you, see if you can see them. Can you see these? These are soft. They're very, very soft. They're padded. And there's only like one pair of that brand that actually has the padding to it that I've found. And I'm telling you, they're so soft and so comfortable. And that's what I wear inside the house. And I have no problems now with my feet. And I only had it with one foot, but I have no problems whatsoever. So, you got to just keep out there. I want to be 100 years old and out there running. Hot day for us, but not compared to other countries. Not too humid. 15 Celsius, which is 59 degrees Fahrenheit. We're in winter, so it is hot for us. That's right, Salvatore. You all are like different seasons than we have. Because I'm in the Georgia, area, and it's summer, really hot. really hot out here on Grandma's porch. And I am on Grandma's porch, the Grandma's porch you see in all the videos. So, yeah, swimming is really, really good. It really is good. You know, it's interesting. I'm getting two different sets of comments because I have the pop out blocker up and I have the StreamYard blocker, the StreamYard popper up. And I see two totally different chats. But so, yeah, so I did a video on my shoes. So if you haven't had a chance, go back and watch that. And so I did probably about 20 videos today. And I put 3 up, I think. And the reason I do so many is because sometimes if I don't have time in one day to do a video, and usually I do, but if I don't, I have some in the queue that I can pull out and bring up. And I have a lot of videos. I've been up for 6 months, and in that 6 months, I'm over 10K. And but I've come to the conclusion about something. If you want your channel to grow, okay, I'm going to tell you. What I think about growing your channel. I'm going to be honest, so that maybe there's people that want to grow your channel. That was not my intent. I've had a channel for about 10 years. The channel was only for family and friends. I made my videos, but my videos were like a minute long. They weren't titled and they weren't tagged for the last 10 years. They were really for my kids mainly, and they were for family and close friends. But I had to make them public so that they were accessible. But people never saw them because they weren't titled, they weren't tagged, they weren't anything. And then about 6 months ago, someone came to me and they said, you've got to go public. And I said, well, I don't know how to do it. What do I do? And so one day I just got the camera out and I decided that I would use Grandma's porch as my background. And that's how it all started. And my videos are about 5 minutes in length, which is not what they want for monetization. They want 20-minute videos. Okay, 20 minutes. And because they can put 2 commercials on in 20 minutes. And my videos are 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. But, well, the other day, I decided to make a 30-minute video. So I took 6 or 7, I think 10 of my videos that I made that day, and I just put them together in one. And they went from one, and then I had a thumbnail, and then they went to another, and thumbnail, and then another. And I wasn't happy. I put it up. I mean, I was happy with it, but it wasn't right for me to do over and over. What's right for me are my 5-minute videos. And I don't care about the monetization. That's not important to me. I just want to share my daily inspiration. I never came here for monetization. I never came here for any of that. I came here to just make friends, not subscribers, friends. Okay, I'm here for friends. And I'm here to share my inspiration because we all have inspiration. And so I came here and I realized that most people's attention cannot last 30 minutes normally. And I think 5 minutes people are good. And I think the reason, that my channel grew so fast in 6 months, well over 10K. Number one, I'm authentic. Okay, you got to be you. Don't be me. Don't be somebody else. Be authentic. Okay. Welcome, Mommy and La Torch. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And you can buy a reasonable pool in the back of your house. Yeah. Miss Southern Belle, in our other house, we had a huge pool. And the pool that we had was really the size of like a hotel. It was huge and it was wonderful. And my kids and all of us loved the pool. We loved the pool. And then we bought this house, which I love. This was my dream house, grandma's house. And so, it didn't have a pool. And my kids, I don't think my kids are all young adults now. So they're, back and forth. They live at home. My daughter's here this weekend. She lives 4 miles down the street. She has her own apartment, but my two sons live at home. And my whole family's home tonight. And, but we did have this big pool, but I don't know how much we would use it now. So I'm not sure. Akash Johanni, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. So I'm going to say that, first of all, be authentic, be you. Don't try to be anybody else, and do what you know how to do. Mine is wisdom. Okay, but you may be an artist, or you may be a cook, or you may crochet, or you may, do whatever. Be the best you. Be authentic and let it come from the soul. I speak from the soul. People listen when you speak from the soul. Okay, I don't come on here scripted. Even my videos are just, they're from the soul. They're from the soul. Welcome, Jeffrey, again. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. Thank you. And so, I think speak from the soul, be authentic. And I think if you want to bring in people, you need to make short videos. I think the long videos in the beginning will not do it. If you want to bring in friends, make short videos. Welcome, Al Ray. Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. I think 5-minute videos are perfect, and it will hold someone's attention. You get your message across. But when you go to, in the beginning stages of building your channel, if you make your videos too long, people just don't have the time. They don't have the time or the attention span. So, the thing about it is just make shorter videos, in my opinion. Be authentic. Let people feel welcomed. Let them feel like they're visiting your home. And when they feel like you value them, that you care about them, they'll come back. Now, I'm not a growth channel. So a lot of people are growth channels. You may grow on here, but you're more likely to make friends on here. QA, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And so you are more likely to, you're going to grow. If you come out every day and you put out content consistently, like I do each and every day, I put out about five videos a day, small ones. Ashley, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Weekend RVing, welcome, welcome. Thank you. I think if you put out short videos, I think that you will, thank you, Katie Vlog PH. Welcome. And Xylan, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. So I think if you put out short videos, authentic videos, doing what you know how to do best, whatever that happens to be, you make people feel welcome and you make them feel valued, you're going to build your channel really, really fast, because everyone is coming to me saying, hey, Windy City, welcome, welcome. Thank you. So many people are asking me, how did your channel grow in 6 months at 10K? Well, it was a lot of things. It wasn't one thing, but but I have to say that, it really was because I was consistent. I put out great content, in my opinion. It came from the soul. And I value my friends. I never, some people look at people as subscribers, and I think that's just rude. I don't even like to call people subscribers, because they're not. They're friends. And you make friends on here. And so I've gotten to know so many amazing, amazing people. Wow, Mama. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Well, you know what? I don't give advice and I don't give suggestions. What I do is I tell you how I live my life and how I see life. okay, how I see life. And, I just show you, I let you see into my world, into grandma's porch, into grandma's world. And I share with you my life. I share with you my thoughts. I share with you my wisdom. My kids, my husband, my family, my friends have been getting my wisdom notes, my daily wisdom since they've known me. You know, I mean, I've been doing wisdom notes since 6 years old. It's my natural gift. Everybody has natural gifts. You have to identify what is your natural God given gift. And that happens to be mine. So I just come on and share it, but I don't give advice, I don't give suggestions. I just tell you how I see life in hopes that I can inspire others to live their very, very best life. That's all. That's all. Because I think that we all want to be happy. We all want the same thing. We all want love. We want security. We want to know that we're going to be okay and that our families are going to be okay. We all want to be healthy. And um, and I think that's what we all want. And so I just show you how I live my life. I think one of the things I talked about this week was dream bigger. Dream dreams that are bigger than you. Don't dream your dreams based on your present circumstances, because then you'll never get any further than your present circumstances. Dream dreams that are much larger than you are. And that's what I do. I dream dreams that are much larger than who I am. And going back to college, I mean, how many 63-year-olds do that? There's some. I've got it. I know that there are others out there. I just don't meet them every day. Um, but I went back to college. That was a big deal for me to do that. Everyone is so much younger than me. I drive an hour away. I'm taking really hard classes. I rejoined the gym last year. And, I'm always thinking out of the box. I homeschooled all my children. And well, they went to public school on and off, but my last son was homeschooled through a public school program, but it was done at home. And so I was like the teacher. And that was like jumping off a cliff. So I'm used to dreaming big dreams for my life. And big dreams doesn't have to look like anybody else's dream. It could be that you just want to get your driver's license because you've never gotten one. That's a big dream for you. Okay, whatever your dream is, but dream big dreams. Don't dream small dreams that are so easy to do within your circumstances. Dream dreams that are bigger than your circumstances. That's really the best dreams to have. Renee, thank you for being here. Oh, okay. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Like I said, I'm in my pajamas. I have some cold cream on. I'm a little shiny right now. The cold cream, but it's all good. It's all good. And y'all know what I look like, so it don't matter. Um, you know what, Miss Southern Belle? Let me tell you this. I'm scared, scared, scared of the math. I help my son because he's in college too. And but the math is so hard, 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 hard. And but I'm taking mainly law classes right now, so they're more legal oriented, and so that's kind of where I'm focused in at. But welcome, Shanielle TV. Thank you so much. And so yeah, I come on here every day and I talk wisdom because that's what I'm here for. I don't, I'm an artist, but I don't come on here and teach art. I'm a really good cook, but I usually don't come on here and teach how to cook. I just teach what I know best. And so, thank you, Salvatore. It's a gift. It's a gift, but you have your gift. And I bet I would love to hear what everybody's gift is here. You could put it in the chat if you want. But you each have a God given gift or several God given gifts. Usually just don't have one, but we have a dominant one. And my dominant gift is wisdom. It just is. It came out of me at 6 years old. I would go around and I would write on little notepads, just like this one. You're going to see scribble notes here. Okay, can you see my scribble notes? Can you see them? Look at that. That's scribble. And the reason you see them so scribbled is because in the morning I wake up and it's still dark in my bedroom and I don't want to wake my husband up. So I just scribble them onto the notepad as they come to me, because that's when my best wisdom comes to me, when I'm waking up, because that's when the subconscious has listened to the soul in the night, and the soul has spoken to the subconscious, and the subconscious is coming through to the conscious, because as we're waking up, there's that dream state that we're coming out of, and it's kind of like we're not fully awake, and all those wisdom thoughts flow to me during that 30 minutes to hour that I'm waking up. Very valuable to me, very valuable time. So I come on here and I share wisdom. So, like a lot of people's channels are basher channels. They get on there and they bicker and they fight and they argue. Some people do growth channels, which are wonderful. Other people do, cooking channels or art channels. They're all wonderful. But I just come on here and I talk. I talk with y'all, and that's what I do. Chris says he loves to make music. And Chris, that's your gift. I don't know how to make music, but that's your gift, Chris. That's your gift. You know what, Pigeon Lady? I just talked about that in a video, a couple videos this week. Matter of fact, one of them today. I don't know if I put it up or not. But growing up, I grew up around people. Now I had a wonderful grandma and a wonderful mama, and everyone believed in me. But I grew up around people that would say stuff like, "Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Isn't that stupid what I did?" And you know what? I never did that. Never once did I ever do that to myself. I said, I'm never going to do that to myself. I'm never going to do that. Ruby Deep, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I never did that. I always said, you can do it. You've got it. You're great. You're fantastic. Even when I was going through challenging and difficult times, and I've gone through my share, let me tell you, going through my share. Even when I was going through challenging and difficult times, I said, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to get through this. And I did. You've got to do positive self-talk. Now I'm going to talk to you. I did a video today and I put it up. I don't think anybody watched it because they didn't know what it was. It's called, what was it? Reflective. Now I can't even remember what it is. Reflective something. Okay. Reflective. Well, I can't think of it offhand what the title is, but if y'all go look at it, you can put it in there for me. Reflective something. And basically, we often, our self-concept comes from how other people perceive us and their goals for us. That starts our self-concept. And where I grew up, people didn't have many goals. Their goals was like to get married and, work at the factory. And that was it. That was their whole lifelong ambition. I don't know if I believe in that reflective thing entirely, because I really was my own reflection. I would stand in front of the mirror and I would tell myself what I was going to do. At 6 years old, I wrote to Walt Disney and I said, Mr. Disney, I want to come to Disneyland. And that was my goal in life, was to go to Disneyland. Well, we couldn't afford Disneyland because we couldn't even afford a car. We were so poor. But I wanted to go to Disneyland. I have to tell you, in my life, I got to Disneyland and I got to California and I lived in California and I lived in Hollywood and I worked in Hollywood and because I dreamed big. And my reflective self, I saw in myself what other people didn't see. Okay. I saw in myself what other people did not necessarily see. I am doing good, Ruby. A little bit tired tonight. So I just came on for a few minutes, but I'm a little bit tired. And because I've had a busy week, it's good tired. There's bad tired where you had a terrible week and you're just exhausted from it and you're overloaded. And then there's good tired where you were productive and you had a great week and you're tired. And I'm just good tired. So, remember, you create your own self-image. Okay, don't let someone else tell you what you are or what you are not. You tell yourself who you are, and then you tell the world who you are. You don't let the world tell you who you are. Okay, so remember that. And yeah, so I'll share with y'all since this is kind of a grandma night. It's nothing exciting. I hope I don't put y'all to sleep. I'll share with you a few of my notes from today. Step out towards your dream or goal. Okay. And like I said, make your goal bigger than you are. There's times in your life that you will grow fast and times that you will grow slow. They're both important. You know, my channel grew really fast in a very short amount of time, but there could be times that it grows slow, like the first 10 years, because I didn't have, the first 10 years, it was only for family and friends. And then I came on publicly in January and it grew 10,000, over 10,000 in 6 months, about 6 months. Chris says, I'm hanging in there. Well, you know what? Sometimes we just have to hang in there. You know, I did another video today called When You're Feeling Lost. And, you know, people are going through some difficult times right now. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people, it's tough times for a lot of people. And some people don't know what direction to take. They don't know where they're going, what they're going to do. And you know what? Sometimes you just got to have hope and faith, put one foot in front of the other, and you don't always have to have the answers. Sometimes the answers unfold over time. They unfold over time. Okay. So remember that you don't always have to have the answers. And so I did a video. If you didn't get a chance, go watch it, called When You're Feeling Lost. Okay. See, I try to deal with subjects that most people don't talk about, but a lot of people are going through subjects. So if you come to my channel, you're going to hear a little bit about everything. Okay. You're going to hear a little bit about everything. Yeah, Miss Southern Belle, you know what? It's easy to do. It's easy to do. I think everybody, we have first impressions of people, and usually they're wrong. They're wrong. I've been wrong just as much as I've been right. So sometimes we have to reteach ourselves in life. Sometimes in life, what we've been taught is not correct. Growing up, I was never taught, that, how you can step out towards your dreams and make your life happen. I was taught to just accept whatever life handed you. And I said to myself at 6 years old, I said, you know what? I am not going to just take whatever life hands at me. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to kick some butt. And I have been kicking butt ever since. In my 63 years, I've been kicking a lot of butt. And, but I wanted a good life. I didn't want, what a lot of my friends settled for. I know people from way back when, and they knew me from way back when. And I didn't want that kind of life. And they're still, to this day, stuck in that kind of life that they didn't want. They never got out. But I went out, but I had to face a lot of difficult times. When you make changes, and especially big changes, it's not always easy. It's much easier to stay in your safe little world than it is to step out towards your dreams. And thank you, Salvatore. Thank you so much. I just kind of jumped from note to note because, like I said, this is not an exciting channel. This is a friendship channel, and it's a grandma channel. It's like grandma teaching you some wisdom. Okay, that's kind of what it is. And so a lot of people would be bored with wisdom, and a lot of people are bored with wisdom, and but I'm not. I love wisdom. I love it. Grandma used to teach me my wisdom all the time on her porch. We'd sit there and we'd swing back and forth, and we'd just solve the world's problems right on Grandma's porch. Not everybody is dependable. Know who's dependable and know who's not. Sometimes answers do not come instantly. Sometimes we have to work hard for the answer. Don't take wrong advice or wrong suggestions. There's more wrong advice and wrong suggestions out there than there are right suggestions and right advice. Successful people in any area of life go the extra mile to get there. We fall in love with people because of what they represent or what we want to have in our life. They represent something that we're attracted to. You don't have to have a perfect life to have a wonderful life. And sometimes, you have to shift your priorities. You have to shift your focus. I love a perfect house. I love perfect windows. I love a shiny car. But I can tell you, going back to college, I have no time for all that. Now my dishes, they don't get, I still have dishes waiting to be emptied out of the dishwasher. They're clean, but I got to go empty them. And I have to tell you that my life is very busy. So sometimes you have to shift your priorities. And when you take on something big, and that's what I'm doing. And so some of the things that I do, like, all the perfectionistic type of things, those are by the wayside this week. I didn't make my bed until like 8 o'clock tonight. Take care of your looks. Let's talk about that for a second, because I'll tell you, got my cold cream on. You're probably saying, what's she know about looks? Well, let me just say this. Our looks are our calling card. We don't need to look like anybody else. We don't need to go get plastic surgery or put on makeup or wear a certain hair color or wear a certain outfit, but just take care of what you got. That's all. Just take care of what you got. And, take care of what you got. And doesn't matter whether you're tall or you're short. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Just be the best you know how to be, because you are your calling card. You're your walking calling card. Okay. And so just be your best on the outside so people want to get to know who you are on the inside. But if you have an ugly inside, I don't care how good you look on the outside. Once people get to know you, they're going to walk away. So you got to start with your soul and who you are as a person first. And then you work towards the outside. If you want to just have a good calling card, your voice, your mannerisms, all of that is part of your calling card. Okay. And, I have a unique voice. I have very specific mannerisms. I have little sayings that I say, little ways that I do things. They're all just me. They're not anybody else. They're just me. And you do too. You have your unique ways of saying things and your unique ways of doing things. Arrow Charm, thank you so much for coming. Regner, welcome, welcome. Thank you. And if I've missed anybody, let me know. Okay. Like I said, I didn't expect anybody to come on tonight because I didn't let people know I was going to be on. I figured I was going to come on about 15 minutes before I actually came on. So you just never know about me. I'm unpredictable. The best relationships have some unpredictability in them and a lot of predictability. So you need predictability mixed with some unpredictability, but good unpredictability. Okay. Distance yourself from negative and pessimistic people. Handle problems from a positive solution point of view. Some people get a problem. They go, oh my gosh, I've got a problem. My life is falling apart. But successful people don't do that. They say, I've got a problem and I'm going to figure it out. Okay. That's how you do it. Don't wait till you're broken to fix yourself. Fix yourself while you're healthy and while things are going good. If you have a great marriage, keep it great. Don't let it get broken to go fix it. If you are physically healthy, take care of your health so it doesn't get broken. So then you have to go to the doctor and get it all fixed. Okay. Take care of what you got. Marriage is when you meet the right person. Okay. You want to take it slow. The right person, I believe, comes to us. We don't necessarily have to go out and find them. Thoughts are fleeting, write them down. I record all my thoughts. I write them down. So either I write them down. I always have my recorder with me. I have my recorder right with me right now here. Can you see that? That's my recorder. And I have my notebook. So I'm always writing because thoughts are fleeting. Some things require more focus than others. Sometimes you have to change your focus, especially like if you've got a problem. Sometimes you have to put other things to the side to solve it. Jealous people are focused on their own, on your success, not their own success. Good people will build you up. Not nice people will tear you down. Let me go back here a little bit. I'm just giving you random notes here. Stop blaming everyone for your life that you created. Don't carelessly fill up your life just to have your life filled up. Fill your life up with the right things. Don't rush your journey in life. You know, this week has been a busy week, extremely busy. And, you know, when things get really busy, I go slow. I slow down. And I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy my life. And I do. I enjoy my family. I enjoy y'all. I love y'all. I'm so happy you're here. I enjoy everything that I do. When I get up in the morning and I go for my run, I don't go out on my run thinking, okay, now I got to do this next. I got to do that next. What am I going to do? No, I enjoy my run. Okay. And then when I come home, I write my schedule down for the day, because when you write things down, you don't have to use your brain power constantly to figure out what you're going to do next. You can relax, and all you know is you have to look at your notes. Okay, at 10 o'clock, I've got to be here. At 11 o'clock, I'm going to do the dishes. Okay, instead of going, okay, what I got to do at 10 o'clock, what I got to do at 11 o'clock. No, I don't do that. I write it all down. It's so easy when you write things down. Write it down. Okay. When you're going through a crisis, okay, let me get my coffee over here. Just a second, I'll be right back. I drink a little bit of coffee at night. Okay. I drink coffee with a straw. And the reason I have really white teeth, 63-year-old, and I have really white teeth, I'm going to tell you my secret to white teeth, okay? I do a couple things. First of all, anything like tea or coffee that stains, I drink with a straw. Okay. And I have all those toothbrushes. I went and got me one of those. I got me several. Those vibrating toothbrushes, because really a regular toothbrush just does not get in there the right way. So of course I floss, I brush, but I do drink with a straw. I drink with a straw because that protects the teeth for me. And so that keeps my teeth really, really white. And so, yeah, so if a coffee drinker or you're a tea drinker, I drink it with a straw. So that's what I do. But so yeah, so I have the toothbrush that you use, and I'm big on my teeth. I go to the dentist all the time, and I get the cleanings, and I do the flossing all the time, and all of that. I take really, really good care of my teeth. I take good care of my body. Okay, I do. I'm very careful what I eat. Now, for me, I'm vegan. I'm not saying be a vegan, okay? And I'm not saying I don't have an occasional piece of meat, because I do. If I'm at someone's house and they're serving meat, I go ahead and I have a piece of meat. But overall, I stay away from meat. I stay away from dairy. And I eat very healthy. I juice green juices. and I drink a lot of water. I make sure that I get a lot of sleep and a lot of rest. Rest and sleep is so very, very important to me. Very important. And so I make sure that I get a lot of rest, a lot of sleep, and for me that's important. That's important to get rest and sleep. And so I think that's my biggest beauty secret is get an extra hour of sleep and just eat healthy. We've been so for Row Charm TV. I didn't see you here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Um, I grew up in the 50s and 60s, and 1950s, late 1950s and 60s. And that's when all the garbage food started coming out, all those sugary cereals and all that. And that's when chemicals started to be introduced. We had things like called saccharin, which was like a fake sugar, the first fake sugar that there was out on the market. And my generation started into the chemicals, the unhealthy foods. And we've been so programmed since then to eat unhealthy that we think it's healthy. We think processed foods are healthy and all that. And so I try to eat whole foods and I try to eat healthy foods. And I think that's most important. So I live a very healthy lifestyle. And my family lives a very healthy lifestyle. We live a very healthy lifestyle. And, my family, we're very positive oriented. I'm not saying I have a perfect family because I don't. I'm not perfect, but they're perfect for me. They're perfect for me. Okay. My relationships are perfect for me. And we're not perfect people. We're like the Munsters and the Addams family. I always say my family, we're all like the Munsters and the Addams family. Everybody knows our name. Everybody in our little town knows who we are, but in a good way, in a good way. And so, yeah. So, but I think what I want to leave you with tonight is I want to leave you with find find your own best life, whatever that happens to be. Find the things that make you happy. Believe in who you are. Believe in you as a person. Believe in what you're about. Be authentic. Be authentically you. You don't need to be like anybody else. Just be you and be the best you know how to be. I don't want to be anybody else, to be honest. I love being me. I have a lot of fun being me. I do. I do. I really have a lot of fun being me. And you should have a lot of fun being you. Just be you. Have a lot of fun being yourself. And I do. I really, really do. And I think if you're loving and you're kind and you're warm, you're going to meet other loving, kind, warm people. Sure, there are some not nice people in the world, but I just ignore them. I pay them no mind. I pay them no mind. Okay. I just move on. I just move on. And I go to the nice people because there's a lot of really nice people out in the world. You just got to connect with them. Okay. Well, I'm tired. I don't know about you, but I'm all worn out, but in a good way. So I'm going to go in. I'm out on Grandma's porch right now. My daughter's here. They're playing Farmville. My kids, I have 3 young adult kids, and they love Farmville. So they're all playing Farmville tonight, and which is like a grandma game on there. They're all playing Farmville, and my daughter came over. She comes over on the weekends and spends the weekends with us. She only lives 4 miles down the road. And my husband and I, we're going to go sit out on the front porch. Now, I should start doing some videos from the front porch, but I like being out here on Grandma's porch too. Well, I like doing my videos out here on Grandma's porch. And so we have a wonderful front porch. So my husband and I, we sit out on the porch. I always say I don't need therapy because I have my porch. Growing up, we didn't have such a thing as therapy. We just went to Grandma's porch. That was our therapy. Was going to Grandma's porch. So my husband and I, we're going to go sit. I'm in my pajamas, and so we're going to go sit out there and chit chat a little bit. He's a golfer, so he's going to golf in the morning, so he's going to be up early. I'm going to sleep a little later. But there again, just be you and be happy. And I thank all of you for coming here. I really do. I know I didn't come on with really any notice, and I didn't come on with, any special guests like I sometimes do. And I didn't think anybody was going to come on. So I thank each and every one of you that did come on to support me. I really, really do. And I thank you. And I hope y'all enjoy my channel and I enjoy yours. And, we're friends. Remember, we're not subscribers. We're friends. Okay. Well, I'm going to go. Okay. I'm going to go. And I already have my bubble bath. I take a bubble bath every night. Grandma and her bubble bath. And then I'm going to get in my bed. I love my bed. And get in my bed and I'm just going to fall off to sleep. Fall off to sleep. So I wish y'all a great weekend, a wonderful weekend. Okay. So from my house to your house, may God bless you. And I thank all of you. Thank you. May God bless all of you. And may blessings flow to all of you. From my house to yours. I'll talk to y'all soon again. Good night.